Hi, hon.
There's the first of the rafters.
Nice.
That's not gonna hold the snow load. I don't know what will. Strong stuff.
I think it will.
All right, so we got our first two roof trusses up. Rafters are stood. They're beautiful. Basically just lapping them over the side of the logs that we put on top of the walls, and then with the chainsaw, once they're done, we'll just cut the end of the wall off at the same angle as the rafter, and we'll be ready for sheathing. But turned out great. Dave and the team did an excellent job milling these. They're approximately 3x6. And we did this in the Hudson band mill back at the lodge, which we have footage of as well. And looking great. Have them all squared up and plumb. We're just putting some braces, some 3-foot 2x4 braces, about 1.5 feet down from the peak, just to hold them rigid. Other than that, the beams will hold the bulk of the weight, and it's more than strong enough to handle the snowpack here. And as we go over, we'll start dropping the walls of sheathing down on it, the plywood. We're using 1/2-inch CDX plywood, and I'm going to run the grain across the rafters for strength. And as we go about 8 across, then we'll start stringing those for rigidity, keep everything square. You can see I just have a scab of plywood up there, tacked between the two of them right now to keep them plumb up and down. But yeah, it's going great. Super excited to be at this stage, and should go pretty quick from here forward, and we'll be in the dry soon. Okay, July 13th, 2020. Back here we've got 4 of the rafters set up now. It's going well and pretty quick. Let's see how we lagged them in there. 5/8 by 7-inch lag bolts. And then everything's spiked down into the top log, so super strong. And decided before we get all of the rafters up, and also to hold them square, to start putting the sheathing on. So we got our 1/2-inch CDX plywood holding everything square, and then I can just basically run up the rafters really quick and easy with those sheets of plywood as we work our way across the building. And that's going to save a lot of climbing and maneuvering 4x8 sheets of plywood if we did all of the rafters first. So I guess, you know, we're not contractors. There's no right or wrong way out here in the bush. We're just trying to make everything as easy as we can for ourselves. But yeah, 1.5 days, I think we'll have this all covered up, and it's gonna feel awesome. Just another beautiful day. The weather's been awesome this summer, and kids are down on the dock doing some dishes. We just had a great lunch, and life is good. Okay, so just up the river trail here, overlooking the cabin and the lake, and got half the roof on. Good deal. Going pretty smoothly. Pretty easy working on that 2nd-story deck.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day at the Pioneer Cabin. We have some awesome guides, Spencer and Schools and Wyatt, splitting wood. And it's just a gorgeous day, sunny and nice. And Griff and I are cleaning up the interior. Just kind of sweeping up so that we can start moving stuff in. Jason's doing what he does.
Alright, so the guys helped us all the appliances back into the cabin, pretty much have everything coming together in here. The roof is mostly in the dry. Just have, you can see we pretty much have all of the rafters up. Looking into the sunshine here, but you get it. And just need to throw the rest of the plywood on there and 2 more rafters to go in here. What we did is just extend a little bit of a compartment floor over the top of the entryway here, and that'll be great storage. And right now we're not going to put a loft in this building. We're going to keep it open timbers in the main living area, but this way we can prop a ladder up inside and have all of this area here for storage, out of sight, out of mind, but convenient to get to. So going good, we're almost there. Out for a great paddle after a hard day's work. What a beautiful day on the lake. Griff is acting as the counterweight. Mount Yemmo in the background. And the loon's around here somewhere. Although he just dove down. Not sure where he went. We'll see him again pretty soon. Get some good pictures of the loon. A good view of the Pioneer cabin from the other side of the lake. Can't wait to get the metal roof on there because the plywood's pretty shiny. But it's nice to see that it's finally a complete unit again.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day at the Pioneer cabin. It's July 15th. Clear and sunny, warm day. The fireweed is beautiful and blooming. And what else do we have going on today? Griff is here supervising as usual. Underfoot. Jason is closing in the roof. Hard at work, making really good progress on that. And I am picking up scraps and bringing to the burn pit and just tidying up everything around here. Then after that, going to be staining the deck right here. So that's what we have going on right now. Talk to you later.
See all the beetle kill spruce trees. Just amazing. Pretty much all around the lake, the beetles took them out the last 3-4 years. But it's helped us easy access for logs to finish the Pioneer cabin, so there it is, lakeside. And if you look closely up there, see the Eagle's Perch cabin nestled in the trees. And after we cut down a couple of those dead spruce trees, be able to see it more readily. It's going to have a pretty killer view from over there as well. We have a roof, just like that. It's not perfect, but man, strong enough to hold 3 semis on top. So this will make it through many winters. I bet a century worth of them. Definitely for the rest of our lives. Big project, but boy, it feels good to be at this point. We're just using the rest of the timbers. We actually didn't use all of them. Didn't do as big of an overhang off the back, but extended about 5 feet over the front porch where we're going to make the screen door. So Honor and Griff working hard. She's standing up the rest of the post. So I mean, we took the rest of our milled rafters or timbers and just cut them off to about 30 inches. We'll put a railing on there and we'll have a legitimate front deck. And that's going to be really nice. And this side of the cabin stays relatively shady throughout the first 2/3 of the day, but gets the evening sunset, so everyone staying here will really enjoy the space. As you can see, we widened the windows a little bit. The windows are coming in here by Otter floatplane in about a week and a half. Along with the steel roof, we're going with a kind of an off brown to match the rustic look of the existing cabin. Give it sort of an ageless look. There's Griff working hard. He's going to be staining the deck here shortly. Doesn't get credit for all the work that he puts in. And here's some more of the timbers that we're using to frame in the 3-season porch, screen porch, if you will. We'll have a screen door on the front and a screen door off the side that leads to the front deck overlooking the lake, and then we'll just reuse the existing door that was in the Pioneer cabin on the interior there. And that'll work great for that. So there's our roof. Everything turned out great. Left a little bit of a hatch open there to be able to still climb up on the roof when we get our tar paper out here. It just makes for easy access instead of going up the eaves and throwing a rope over the top. So slowly thinking a little bit more each time we do projects like this. But there's the interior. Oh man, these logs that we stripped and skidded off the property really add to the appeal of this building. Once we get the gable ends closed in, it's just going to be gorgeous natural light coming through here, and those timbers are drying out and actually popping like popcorn, like coffee beans roasting in the roaster. They're pretty dry standing and everything, but just the residual moisture from sitting in the hot sun here the last few days, they've been snapping and crackling and popping like crazy. It's pretty cool. But yeah, there's our interior views. Some clouds moving in over the mountains and rain here for the next couple days. Had an awesome canoe around the lake last night and just enjoyed the peace of this beautiful place. Super excited to almost have this place in the dry.